Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to Tiger Time, an MCHS sports podcast. This week, Coach Thomas Osteen is going to recap the Tigers' 40-7 win at Station Camp. Our spotlight players of the week with Jamahl Gentry going to be Jaden Keys, Bowen Poarch, and Reid Mitchell. We will also have Jamahl's Coach's Corner with Coach Murphy. This week's episode is sponsored by the Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance and Dr. Jeffrey Adams.
We're already 3 weeks into the Tiger football season. Really proud of our kids to be 3-0 at this point. Obviously, had a big region game this past week as we made the trip north to Station Camp up in Gallatin for region game number 1, and played a good Station Camp team, and Tiger football really started the game fast. Ended up having a big 40-7 win to open region play at 1-0. All three phases played complementary football to work together. Defensively, had no doubt our best night of the year. First half, I don't think Station Camp had a first down in the first half. Got after their quarterback, put pressure on their passing game. Our pass rush was really good. Obviously, in the back end, our secondary played a lot of tight coverage. So just defensively, had a great night. And then on the flip side of it, offensively, I think we were really efficient, and even more so proud that we were able to be efficient in the pouring down rain. I think we had our second touchdown. We started on our own 5-yard line. We had a 13-14 play drive in the pouring down rain to punch one in. And anytime you can do that in those elements and be able to handle the ball when it's that wet, it makes you really proud. And then kind of that third element, which is equally as important, our special teams, no doubt, had their best night of the year. Our kickoff team, made Station Camp start on some short fields. I feel like our punt return game was dynamic. We pressured some punts. AJ Jones, huge punt return right there before the half that set up Tyler Thompson to kill Hightower touchdown. So just we try to coach all phases of the game, and when all three of them work together like they did, Friday night, it makes you really happy as a coach. Obviously, still got a long way to go, but I really feel like it's a great step we took in the process for this 24 football season. Just offensively, Tyler Thompson, another big night. Marcus O'Neal had his biggest night of the year, 7 catches, 91 yards, our first touchdown, big fourth down conversion he had. Kill Hightower, a couple touchdowns. Had Jamahl Gentry, big touchdown run there in the second quarter. So just like I said, we're getting multiple people involved. It's so fun. O-line, another good night. We had 140 yards rushing. I feel like they're continuing to get better as we're playing 8 or 9 guys up front. Defensively, I thought all three levels of our defense played very well. Jamahl Gentry, Jaden Keys, Bowen Poarch, all standouts on that side of the ball amongst some others. So, obviously, I feel like Tiger football, we're happy with where we're at, but definitely not satisfied, and want to take the next step this week.
Welcome to Tiger Time. I'm here with Reid Mitchell, Marshall County defensive lineman. Reid recently achieved Athlete Scholar of the Week for My Broadcast 30. Can you tell us how much that means to you?
Well, it means a lot just to get recognized for all the things I do outside of just sports in the classroom, because that comes first to me. So yeah, it means a lot.
And speaking of everything that you do, sports, which is football, baseball, student council, can you tell us how long it took you to manage all those?
It took some getting used to, just getting used to all the clubs that I'm in and trying to balance my time with like school and sports and then my clubs. But I mean, I'd say once I figured it out and how to manage my own time, it's all really easy, and I enjoy doing it all. So.
And how do you feel about Station Camp's game where the defense allowed no first downs?
I feel like the defense is really solid, and I think if we keep on playing how we played in Station Camp, then we'll be just fine.
So thank you, Reid.
Thank you,
sir. Next, I'm here with Bowen Poarch. Bowen also plays defensive line for Marshall County Tigers. Bowen, how do you feel the defensive line contribute to the team?
I mean, we do a lot, contributing run game mostly. We got a pretty good pass rush. I mean, help free up the linebackers to make a lot more plays.
And do you feel like Coach Pick prepares y'all good for each game, for each week?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, dudes watches film for us. We wouldn't really even have to do it, I mean, the running makes us do extra every day. Just little stuff gets you prepared.
And how do you feel about Greenbrier's game coming up?
Feel very good. A lot of defensive players running to the ball every play. Offense is starting to get in its groove.
So thank you.
Sure.
Next, I'm here with Jaden Keys, defensive linebacker, middle linebacker. Yes, sir. Jaden, against Sherryville, you had big hit of the week. How much does that mean to you?
I mean, it means I like it very well because, all the work I put in, all the, time I spend in the football, just having it output on the field and having it show, it means something. So I like it.
Yes, sir. And on the player of the week, Jaden Keys has been consistent. And do you plan on doing that or it just come to you?
Really both. I always want to be on this board, to show what I do. But also when it comes time to the football game, you really just gotta do what you do, play how you play, and then it all comes back. I was playing.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I want to give a big shout out to the whole defense for no first downs. Special teams player of the week, AJ Jones. Big hit of the week, Jamahl Morris. 5 players of the week, Bowen Poarch, Jaden Keys, Jamahl Gentry. Offensive players of the week, Kale Hightower, Marcus O'Neal, Tyler Thompson. Thank you. I'm here with Coach Murray. DB's a DB coach. Coach Murray, how does it feel to be an alumni from Marshall County High School and now that you're a coach?
Well, it feels like a dream come true, man. Ever since I was a kid, I've had Marshall County run to my blood. My brother played here with Dr. Perry, actually. I was a ball boy at the time. And ever since that day, I just knew I wanted to come back to Marshall County and have the same positive impacts on students and athletes as I had when I was a Tiger myself. And being back here, it truly opens my heart and opens my mind on new possibilities and new things to come in the future. But my future endeavors, I always wanted to be a Tiger, and I will always try to be a Tiger.
Yes, sir. And being a DB coach, what do you look for out of your players in practice or in the game? What do you want them to? How do you expect them to play?
For me, it's not always about football. It's about molding kids and molding young men into life after football, life after school, learning how to adapt to society, learning how to fill out taxes, learning how to buy a house, make payments on time. That sticks out more to me more than running a route right or blocking right. Now, in turn, I am a football coach. I do love football. Football is my number one passion. On the field, I expect them to have courage, integrity, and honor. What I mean by that is I want them to be courage, and I want them to have enough courage to stand up for themselves. I want them to have enough honor to say, hey, I messed up on this play. I messed up doing this assignment wrong. I messed up not turning in. I want them to have the integrity of being a man, saying, all right, this is who I am. I'm putting it on tape. I'm putting it on film. I'm putting it in my life. This is who I am. And just those 3 things, as long as they have that, I feel like my day is successful. As long as they're successful, I'll be successful.
Yes, sir. And is there any key players or key moments in any game that you would like to give a shout out to or spotlight to?
Man, I don't know if anybody's seen it. I know Dr. Perry said he's seen it on film, but the pick that you had against Chevrolet, I lost my mind, man. I was going crazy, almost pulled a hamstring.
I seen
You said, yeah, I went crazy on the pick, but overall, I just got to give a big shout out to everybody out there, man. Not the coaches, not the anybody, the ADs, the players have went from 3 months ago when I first got here. It was me, guys, and literally 3 months later, it has completely did a 180, and everybody's playing together. Coach Osteen talks about the fist. Everybody's playing like the fist with the fist, man. And I just got to give a big shout out to everybody.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
This Friday is senior night at Preston Hopkins Field. Kind of odd being this early in the year, but that's just kind of how the schedule's worked out. As the Tigers have another huge region contest with Greenbrier. They've been a good football program for a long time north of Nashville up there. So hope to have a great crowd to honor these 24, 25 football seniors who many of them have started for 2 and 3 years now. And so Greenbrier, they're kind of multiple on offense and defense. Coach Elmore does a great job. I think they're a hungry football team and itching to kind of get their season on the right track. So it's going to be a big challenge for us. We need that 12th man, all the Tiger faithful, to be out there this Friday night for senior night for the Tigers. Big shout out to TOA, Dr. Ford, Dr. Adams, all those fine folks who've taken care of us for so long for sponsoring this episode of Tiger Time.
That's all the time we have this week. Thanks again to Coach Osteen, Coach Murphy, Jaden Keys, Bowen Poarch, Reid Mitchell. Thanks also to Jamahl Gentry, our student correspondent for History Club for Sports. This week's episode was produced by Jamahl Gentry of the MCHS History Club. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel to follow even more Marshall County Tiger and Marshall County history content. And as always, go Tigers.